Today we are going to see a pinout diagram of microprocessor 8085. This is 14 pin IC. Now see functions of each pin one by one. So let's start from X1 and X2, that is pin number 1 and 2. See what is the function of X1 and X2. X1 and X2, in this pin a crystal is connected and LC and RC network, that is internal circuit of microprocessor. Why it is connected, crystal is connected in this? Because it required to generate frequency. For microprocessor, it required frequency range is 500 kilohertz to 3 megahertz. Okay, and this frequency is internally divided by 2. Therefore crystal should be operate twice the operating frequency. So this is the function of X1 and X2. Now next pin is pin number 3, that is reset out. See pin number 3, reset out. Function of this pin is to reset the microprocessor. So it is connected to the peripheral to reset, then when microprocessor is reset. Serial output data, it is a short form of serial output data is SOD. It is a data line for serial output. 7th bit of the accumulator is outputted on SOD line when SIM instruction is executed, and SOD line eliminates the need of an output port in the software control serial IO port. So this is the function of SOD. Now next is SID, serial input data. It is data line for serial input. 7th bit of accumulator is inputted on SID line when RIM instruction is executed. So particularly for SIM instruction SOD is used, and for RIM instruction SID line is used. That's okay. Now next is trap, that is pin number 6. It is basically interrupt. It is a highest priority interrupt. It is non-maskable interrupt. When this interrupt is recognized, the instruction is executed from a fixed location in the memory of 0024H. RST 7.5, RST 6.5 and RST 5.5. This is restart interrupts. It is maskable interrupts. This causes an internal restart to be automatically insert. Okay. Now see the function of INTR, that is pin number 10. INTR is a level trigger maskable interrupt. This is also interrupt, but it is level triggered maskable interrupt. Request input signal. This is general purpose interrupt with lowest priority. Trap is highest priority and INTR is lowest priority. The interrupt low and INT indicates the processor has acknowledged an INTR request. Now next is AD0 to AD7. These are address and data bus. AD start from pin number 12, AD0 to AD7. These are address and data bus. Address and data bus are overlapped. So this is multiple address and data bus lines. In this address, lower order address bus as well as data bus are used. Pin number 20, that is VSS, that is ground pin. Now next part is see pin number 21. From pin number 21 to pin number 28, this is only address lines. 8085 has 16-bit address line. So from pin number 12 to 19 it has lower address bus, and from pin number 21 to pin number 28 it has higher order address lines. Pin number 29, that is S0, and pin number 33, that is S1. S0 and S1, these are status signals sent by the microprocessor. Status code is for internal 8085, that is, if 00 is present, then operation is halt operation. If S0 contain 1 and S1 contain 0, then write operation is performed. If S1 is 1 and S0 is 0, then read operation is performed. According to this status, microprocessor perform the operation. Now next is ALE pin, that is pin number 30. This is most important pin. ALE stands for address latch enable. One special output signal generated by the microprocessor to indicate beginning of the operation. Particularly ALE is separate when it is active high, then address line and data line are separated. Now next is write operation, that is pin number 31. Pin number 31, that is write control signal. This is active low signal. If bar is present, then it is active low signal. This signal indicates the data on the data bus are to be written into the selected memory or IO location. It is translated during hold and halt operation. Now next pin is 32 RD bar. This is read control signal. This is also active low signal. This signal indicates that selected IO or memory device is to be read and data is available on the data bus. Now next pin is S1 is already I told. Now next is 34, that is IOM, input output or memory. IO/M bar, it is the status signal, indicates where the address bus is for IO device or for memory device. When it goes high, the address on the address bus referring IO device, and when it is goes low, the address on the address bus referring memory. Now next is ready. It is high input signal by the microprocessor to sense whether a peripheral is ready to transfer data or not. This signal is used for delay the microprocessor until a slow responding peripheral is ready to send or accept the data. If ready signal is high, the peripheral is ready. If it is low, the microprocessor waits for an internal number of clock cycles until it goes high. Reset in bar. When these signals on this pin goes low, the programmer counter is set to 000. Now next pin is clock out, that is 37 pin. Clock out, the whole circuitry is synchronized with the clock. The speed of system depends on the clock frequency. Now next is HLDA. HLDA pin number 38. It is a signal for hold acknowledgement. It is the signal for hold acknowledgement. Now pin number 39, HOLD. It indicates that peripheral such as DMA, that is direct memory access controller, is requesting the use of address and data bus. Pin number 40, that is supply pin, positive supply pin. So this is overall pinout diagram of 8085 microprocessor.